Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Monday today, and what time are we at? Quarter after 3. 3:15, quarter after 3. Monday afternoon. I've been out with my clients. What else did I get up to? Leather Bag Lady weather report. We've had all kinds of freezing rain and rain. Yesterday it was 4 degrees. Today it's -5. It is crazy pants. But anyway, we'll talk about that after the bag. Now, today's bag. Your girl went thrifting this weekend. Holy moly. We got a coupon or discount, whatever coupon on our phones. I've been trying to stay away from the thrifting for a little bit just because it's a very lean time of year for sales. So I don't want to overextend myself too much, but I got this coupon thing through Value Village online. And I'm like, okay, I am going thrifting. And I got some amazing amazeballs stuff. So some for .com, some for vintage, but today's bag is so cute. How cute is this little guy? It is such a different style. So let's unpack this little bag. Unfortunately, there is no maker's label, brand, or anything. So I can't give the cuteness of this. I can't give a company props for this beautiful little bag because I don't know who made it. So it is a very soft gray, which is just fantastic. This woven element to the framework of this bag is just fabulous. It's got a nice little gusset in it. The straps have that nice little crimp that I like. Can't take the strap off, but it really isn't, I wouldn't carry this as a clutch, but sometimes these bags do have a strap that you can remove or at least fold into the bag. This doesn't have that. Love the Kiss Lock closure. Inside, it is just that 1960s velvet. No pockets, no nothing. It is super cute. There is some tarnish on the metalwork. Whether or not that could be buffed out, I'm not sure. Not sure why you would bother. It really isn't screaming out at you. It's just so pretty. It is in excellent condition. I think I've even put it as a 9 out of 10, which I don't do very often, but it is so cute. Not a super long strap. I think it's 18-inch strap drop, so it really would be more of a shoulder. If you were very petite, you might be able to get it as a crossbody, but how cute. You know what it looks like? Have you ever seen those glass, it's like a little top handle bag and it's all puckered at the top? And they're in all kinds of different colors. It's like the Italian Venetian glass. That's what this shape reminds me of. If you to put just a little top handle on there, that's what it would be. But oh, it's just so cute, super cute. And I love the color. Love this soft gray. So that is today's bag. So I hope you all had a great weekend. Pius wasn't feeling that great this weekend. He had a bit of a rough day yesterday, so we didn't get as much done as we wanted to. Friday night, we went to the Grimsby Peach King game. It was a 1 again in overtime. It was a tough game, but we enjoyed it. We always enjoy it. My mom and dad were there, which is really cool. And Saturday, what did we do? We got up. We didn't really do much Saturday morning. We kind of hung around here and we left early because we were going to Burford to my girlfriend's, it's not a trailer, it's a modular home that she bought. This time last year, Lori took me to see the park where she was going to buy her camper or her modular home, because I was thinking of doing the same thing. And then I found out just how expensive they are, and there was just no way I was going to be able to afford it. But I really was going to try and do the trailer park just as a seasonal. That's not going to happen, but we got there, and prior to getting there, I said to Pius, can we leave early? Because I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of thrifting. So I stopped in Ancaster. I stopped in Brantford. I always have such great luck at the Brantford Value Village, and found some really great bags. Prices are crazy. They really are. And I've been finding a lot of really nice belts too. Art Crawl this season is going to be more belts than anything. Just trying to keep the bags to Etsy. I'm trying to keep each thing in its own lane. The .com, the Etsy, and then my seasonal Art Crawl. Not sure what's going to happen with the Art Crawl. I think Art Crawl is getting so big. If you're new to my channel, Hamilton, Ontario, in the summer months, the second Friday of every month, the city turns a blind eye to street vendors setting up for the evening. But it's getting so crazy that the last 2 years I've had to get there at 11:30 in the morning to have a spot for an event that really doesn't get going till 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. It's a good event in that it's the same people that tend to go every month. So you make relationships, you make connections with people. So that 8-9 hours during the day where you're really not doing much, you're socializing. The sun is amazing, which, I don't have a problem with that. But it is just getting to be an extremely long day. Now, I'm lucky now that Pius is in my life. He will come and hang out with me for the evening, which allows me to go to the washroom, which allows me to go and get some food. And just last year, there were a few. Downtown Hamilton has a huge homeless population. Not that I have any issue with homeless people. My goodness me, some don't want to be homeless. Some are quite happy to be homeless. And, all the, the extra issues that come with being like that. But sometimes these folks can get, whether they realize it or not, aggressive, and they can really get up in your face. And I had an experience with that last year. And I think it was maybe the second Art Crawl that Pies came with me to, and I didn't have anything to worry about because my man is, he will protect me like anything. But it was first time I've ever experienced that last year. But anyway, it's just one of those things that I think it might be getting too big. And the city, I don't know. This is just me reading into it. Last year was really the first time Art Crawl got back on its feet. And the downtown shop owners, shop retailers, whatever, had a couple of years without Art Crawl. And they didn't miss it as much as we had hoped they would miss it. So I'm not sure what it's going to look like this year, but hopefully it will still be available to me because I love seeing my regular customers who come and say hello. And also, I make a few bucks, and that's what it's all about, right? So anyway, it was a great Saturday. We went and did that, a little bit of thrifting. The back of the rear seat of the truck was just full of bags. We had an amazing evening with my friend Randy and his fiance Lori. I think Pius has set a trend. That's Randy and Lori are engaged. Wendy, my postal beauty, is engaged also. And I think there's a couple of other friends that I have that could be on their way in that direction. So we've started a trend, I feel. But it was a great Saturday. Yesterday, like I said, Pius just wasn't himself yesterday. Had a lot of back pain. He's not sure why. So we went to my house and we put everything back in the bag room. We covered everything up with tarps. We were going to take a small portion of a wall down, but Pius just wasn't into it. So we finished Sons of Anarchy. I wasn't disappointed with the end. I kind of predicted the end, but it was so rushed. It was like, you've spent all day doing something and somebody's going, you've only got half an hour left, and you cram everything into, they dragged the story. It didn't feel like they dragged the storyline out, but when you saw how quickly it all kind of came together and ended, it felt like it had been dragged out. So we tried to start watching 1923, which is the prequel to Yellowstone. And we didn't even try to do 1883 or 1923. We just couldn't get into it. We ended up having a real heart-to-heart conversation on Saturday night, a few drinks in, mind you. But anyway, we have very in-depth conversations, Pius and I. It's wonderful. And so yesterday, or late Saturday night, we started to watch Tulsa King, which is Sylvester Stallone. The first 2 or 3 episodes were hilarious. It was really enjoyable, and then it got really ridiculous. Like, all of a sudden, it stopped being funny, and, he's just too old to play these macho man, like, buddy, like, come on, you've had your day, dude. Like, get over it. Like, you're having sex with somebody 30 years younger than you, and you're trying to be all buff, and your freaking wig is just insanely ridiculous. Yeah, no, we watched the first season. We will not be watching any more seasons. Very disappointed. My opinion, not interested. So we finally ended up watching the first season of Yellowstone, and so much I'd forgotten. I'd even forgotten that he had another child in this series. He came in and went out the first episode, but anyway, we have had a great weekend snuggling on the couch and having some drinks and visiting friends, and now it's back to reality. Albeit we did have a sneaky lunch together today. I had my clients. It is chilly, chilly, chilly outside. So Harry, we're trying to swap cars out. So I'm not sure. Pius might be back in time to bring Harry here to pick up the car, because I have to take the bigger of the 2 cars because I've got my clients. And we didn't really do much today. We went shopping today. Shoppers Drug Mart, Giant Tiger, and just did some housekeeping stuff. And now I'm back here, and I had a cup of tea and some nuts and a little Baby Bell, and I am so full. I feel really too full. But I started my fasting. We talked about this on Friday. So my app, my Better Me app, I'm just still trying to navigate it. So my 30-day challenge for this coming month, February, is to stagger my way back up to my 16 and 8, some days 17 hours of fasting. It works for me, my opinion, my own personal experience. I've lost the plot, too much bread, too much pasta, too much potatoes. So I have probably put 8 to 10 pounds back on since Christmas, actually. So I need to get back in control of that, because I just don't feel myself. Not sleeping well at all. So if you're out there following me and you're doing the menopause dance like I am, I actually Pius made me he said, try my sleep apnea mask, because I snore like a trucker. I really do. And I made it for 2 hours with this mask, and I woke up and I felt like I couldn't breathe. But it gives you statistics, and apparently it said I had 7 episodes of stop breathing in 2 hours. Now, I don't think they're particularly long, but it's kind of on my mind now, I must say. I didn't think I was doing that. I've been checked before and I was borderline. So I don't know, but I don't know if I could sleep with that thing on me because I'm a mouth breather. So putting it on my nose, I don't know if that makes sense. And now all of a sudden I'm getting I'm getting sleep apnea things on my Facebook. Like, how is that happening? Like, I haven't looked up sleep apnea. I haven't, like, I mean, I kind of choose not to think more of it than what we're just discussing because I think it would scare the shit out of me. But anyway, that is it. So my 30-day challenge for February is to get back to my intermittent fasting. And I'm gonna try and do 30-day challenges for the different quadrants of my life, my daily living, my business, and yeah, I think just daily living and business. And I mean, daily living, there could be all kinds of different categories, but I think that's all I'm going to do. And we're 16 minutes in, which is way too long. So if you're still with me, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.